This is the Songbird Cooking. Okay, this is my second channel. I opened this second channel not on purpose, but basically I have a different phone. Now in my laptop, I can go to my first channel, Songbird Rebuilt, Songbird Reborn, Laurie and Denise Johnson. I'll put the guns down. I can go to that channel through my my laptop. So this is a new phone and it won't go to my channel that way. So either way, I guess it's really Google and YouTube, they really protect you, and so it wouldn't let me use the same password in, you know, too many devices. That's just not going to happen because, you know, either way. So in this pan I have some seasoning, I have some Spanish, I have some Spanish paprika, okay, some cilantro, and a little bit of cooking oil. You can use whatever you prefer. In this pan I actually have about 4 tablespoons of lard, okay, mixed with 2 teaspoons of regular vegetable oil. Okay, so I had this chicken that I made chicken and stuffing with last week. It hasn't been 7 full days. It was still fine. So I took the chicken breast and I decided to make some. This is what I used in the pan. I wanted to use make some chicken salad. You know, chicken. You know, onions, you know, whatever. Some people like celery. I have some chicken that I rinsed and cleaned and deboned. I took the bones out, and I took the veins out, chicken thighs. I don't eat veins because, see, when you're cooking thighs, the veins, they burst open. And some people don't mind that, but I do, because the veins, you know, when they burst open, the blood gets trapped or whatever, bursts out like some kind of little mini bomb in it. That's what I call it. I don't know, I'm not inside the chicken and I'm not a scientist, but when they opened the chicken up without doing that when I was younger, and I didn't like the fact that, you know, when you taste this flavor, I can't explain it. It's just this really disgusting flavor that I just really hate in it. The flavor of sometimes I don't need a fork. When you really, I wouldn't suggest you do this, but I've been cooking since I was 8 years old, so basically sometimes I don't need a fork. And right now I don't, because the pot is hot. Yes, it is, but you just gotta know how to do these things. So anyhow, I don't like the flavor that comes from the veins when they burst and the blood inside the chicken thighs. Now, I only have this on 6. And this is a Teflon pan, so basically, I mean, if it was like the RN pan, the casculate, maybe it might be on 7. Right now, it's on 6, which is fine. It doesn't have to be, but I do think that I should put it, I gotta wash my hands. I need to put it on the back eye, because the back eye is wider, and on the back eye, so I have bleach in my dishwashing liquid. The back eye is wider, so it'll have more even heat. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the back eye on 6. I'm gonna put it on 7 for a minute, so I can heat up. Just leave it there until that back eye heats up. Even though this one I turned off. And that's the seasoning. because I put it in. It was very hot. As you can see, it almost browned inside of just that couple of seconds that I was talking. And, you know, that's the seasoning. You see it bubbling up a little bit. So I didn't put any flour or anything on it. And I didn't need to put any seasoning on it because the seasoning, I put the seasoning in the oil. Okay? That oil is some oil that when I put it in fresh, okay, this is what I used, okay, I used like 3 or 4 tablespoons of that, okay, for all that chicken. That's all I needed. So when I put that in the first place, what I did was I put the oil in first, and then I chopped up 2 small onions and put them in the oil and let them, you know, get transparent in the oil. And then when they got transparent in the oil and you can smell the onion flavor, you can smell the onions flavoring the oil. That's when I put the seasonings in. Okay. The cilantro and the Spanish paprika. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of this, and this is my favorite. This here I used in sweet mashed potatoes. And one other ingredient I won't mention today because we're not doing mashed potatoes. And oh my God, it was the best. And this is good on chicken. It's good on pork chops. It's just good on steak. It's good in salad. It's just good. I mean, I can't say it any better. It's just good. And it smells good, straight out of the bottle. Now this one I didn't put in the pan, which I should have, but the pan was ready, so I had to definitely get that chicken in there. It's okay though. It doesn't have any salt in it. It's just a really good seasoning. It's just so good. This is going to make my salad. See, when that chicken cools off, right now I have some chicken breast chopped up to small little pieces. And when this is done, I'm going to add this chicken when it's cool to the chicken breast. And with some mayo, either you can use Hellmann's or you can use Miracle Whip. I like, you know, both. Or whatever you like to use, Cane's, it doesn't matter. Whatever you like to use, but it should be some sort of dressing, you know. I prefer to use mayo. Today, let me see, I guess I'll be using, let me see, I don't see it. Okay, I don't know where it is. I know it's here. I know there's something here. I don't see. Oh, there it is. Alright, so today I'm going to be using this, okay, which is fine. It'll do. It'll work. As long as it puts it together. So, there it is. Just let it cook, do its thing, or you can boil it. If you don't want to use oil, you can boil it. Or you can bake it. My favorite way to make salad from chicken is to bake the chicken. The chicken breast was baked. And this is cooking this way. This should be very interesting. Actually, this is the first time I've done it this way. You know, taking pan chicken and baked chicken and put it together for salad. But so anyhow, on the first day when you make the salad, you can use the salad for sandwiches on toast bread. It's really good. Or just regular bread. Any kind of bread you like. Or you can wrap it up in a burrito